Hi and welcome back to another video of our Less Tax to Pay. Today we're going to be looking at Quickbooks Online and creating recurring sales invoices. So this is very much beneficial if you get your income either via a monthly, quarterly, weekly, annual basis, that you have the same invoice. So like an accountant where they'll agree a fixed fee with you and it's taken on a monthly basis, or if you've got some maintenance contracts that you get paid monthly. This is where taking automation to the next level in your business will help you free up and not having to waste time. Very good for also nurseries, childcare nurseries, that obviously you agree a set number of days with someone and you've got to do the invoicing. So rather than doing it manually, you can set this up and it will create it as often as you like to the frequency that you want, and it will go out how you wish. So if you want to email it, or you just want it to create the invoice in the background because you've got monthly standing orders, just so it pays off, and you can then print them off and give them to the clients as and when. So you can automate this process as much as you want. So before I start, we've obviously got subscribers to our account, and if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and the notification button. It allows us to see what videos you're looking at, what content, which software you're interested in. And we're creating these videos all the time. We haven't done for a few months. That's generally around about the MTD, making sure that everything was right for our clients, making sure that we can obviously still deliver these videos, these tutorial videos for you with reference to MTD. There's some more videos coming out around the CIS domestic reverse charge that's coming in on the 1st of October. So please be aware, like I said, subscribe to the page, hit that bell notification. You'll get notified when we do a new video. We cover all the software: QuickBooks, Free Agent, Xero, Cash Flow. We're going to start doing videos on a tool called Receipt Bank, which will help automate your purchase side as well. So if you're one of these that gets in little receipts and they get scrunched up into your car, into a cardboard box or whatever, this can be a really, really good tool to allow you to get it more organized, so you're not in such a rush, and your accountant should be looking at helping you get these tools into place. We're certainly one of them. We're a Receipt Bank partner, as well as a partner with all these online softwares. So if your accountant is not helping you move your business forward, I would say just have a look, see if there's anyone else that can help you, or if you want to approach us, by all means we'll have a conversation with you free of charge, and you can then decide what you want to do. So let's get into the video right now. So we want to create an invoice. I'll use our industry for instance. We're an accountancy practice. We agree a fee with a customer. We now want to create the invoicing, so we don't have someone sitting here creating all the invoices every month. And because some people sign up on different days, it's about creating the invoice on the anniversary of when they sign up, not on a particular day. So what you need to do is you need to go to Sales, then Customers. Now we're going to create a very, very quick customer here. So I'll call it ABC Construction. Okay, now they're a customer of mine. Now we're going to create the invoice. So you can see here we've got the customer email address. That's where the emails will go to. We'll pick up use that as an example, and we're going to say it's £1,000 plus VAT, and that's the invoice there. We're going to save the invoice initially, so that invoice is now saved for the first one. Then we're going to go to this option here, which is saying enable recurring payments. So when we go to it, it will ask about creating the recurring invoice. So it will give you several options here, which we've obviously got to make sure are correct before we get them, before we hit save. So firstly, it's asking for a template name. Generally it will ask for the customer's name. So this one is ABC Construction. The type is a reminder, unscheduled, or scheduled. Now I'm going to say it's a scheduled because it's a recurring invoice for my services. Now I want to create this invoice 3 days in advance of the anniversary date, so then it's created and it gets sent out on the anniversary date. The customer is ABC Construction. it will pick out the email address. When you put the email address in the customer, it will automatically pick it out. So it will give you two options here: automatically send emails or print later. Now, generally everyone receives them by email now, so that would be the option I would recommend, is automatically send via email. But if your customer hasn't got an email address, you can set it to print later. Now, if you are signed up with someone like Go Cardless for a direct debit function, where they are linked with your Quickbooks, this will automatically set that schedule to take payment. So the only time you actually get involved in the payment and the system is when you're coming to do your bank reconciliation. So you're not involved in the creating of the invoice, you're not involved in requesting the money, that's done automatically, you're not involved in collecting the money, and you're not involved in getting the invoice paid off, because Go Cardless does that part for you. And then Go Cardless pay you in your bank and do the various transactions that it needs to do with its fees. So this makes this whole sales process very, very automated. It means you can concentrate on other things, concentrate on getting more business, concentrate on your current clients, concentrate on that relationship that businesses need to have with their clients. So this makes this mundane task of sales invoicing very, very simple, very automated. So if you do have a Go Cardless account, set it that it's taken via Go Cardless. If you don't, have a look into it. It might help you with relieving some pressure from you that you've got to chase up people for bank transfers. You can set the interval. So you can set the interval to either daily, weekly, monthly or yearly. So generally it's monthly. If you're on a maintenance contract or childcare, they charge on a monthly basis. So we'll keep this one as monthly, and on the first of every month and every month. Okay, so you can set that this is monthly, but it does it every 2 months, so it does it bi-monthly, or it does it quarterly, every 3 months. You can set that frequency as you need to, but if you're going to do it monthly, you do it every 1 month, and then you set the day that you need to set the recurring invoice to come out to. So today we'll keep it at the 1st, and then you set the start date, and I'd always set the start date for the following month. So for us it's the 1st of September 19, and there's no end date. And what that means is that it will just keep going until you cancel this. So when a common mistake people make is they'll put an end date in and then wonder why invoices are not being created and the customer is still with you. So do not put an end date in. If your customer ever leaves you, then you just cancel the whole process. You just delete this recurring template, and then that stops it. But do not put an end date in unless it's an agreed term that is 12 months or 18 months or 24 months. Unless that's an agreed, that's how long it's for, do not put an end date in. You'll see here that it has the billing address. It will get that from the customer, the terms. It will have now this is the invoice part. So this allows you to set what you're going to put on the invoice and the amounts of money. So I'll leave it as it is today, and then what I'll do is hit save template. I've got to enter email address. Okay, info, less tax to pay. So if I automatically send emails, I've got to have an email address in there. So I've just put an email address in there, and now it's saved that recurring invoice. So what's going to happen now is on the 1st of September, or 3 days before the 1st of September, it's going to automatically create the invoice for me, and then it's going to send it on the 1st of September. So my client gets it, and then that invoice, I'll say for this instance I'm with Go Cardless, will automatically get people up to Go Cardless to collect the payment in 5 to 7 days time. So you can see that it makes this process much more automated. All you've got to do is make sure that you're getting paid, which Go Cardless will do that for you anyway. But if you take card payments, you can set on there that to take card payments as well, so people can do that, or they'll do a bank transfer, and then you've just got to pay it off. So that's all it's going to be for today. Like I said at the start of the video, if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification. We're here to bring videos about these online software packages to help make your life easier, and this is certainly one that's going to make a lot of people's lives easier, creating recurring invoices and making sure they're set up correctly. If you want to have a look at our website, have a look at our website. We are a standard accountancy practice that looks after small to medium businesses, but our aim is to make their lives much easier, much more efficient, so they can concentrate on what they're good at, not doing the bank reconciliation or paying off customers or anything like that. But it's about doing their job and what they're good at and what they're actually passionate about. So we will see you soon. We'll see you on another video, but for now, see you later.